Hello everybody and welcome back to Debugged. In this lesson, we upgrade from fixed arrays to ArrayList, a flexible structure that can grow and shrink dynamically. This is the list type used in most modern Java programs. So, what is an ArrayList? An ArrayList is like an array but with superpowers, where you don't need to specify a fixed size. You can add items, remove items, search through the list, and it grows automatically. In real applications, menus, inventories, user lists, data processing, ArrayList often is used far more than often than plain arrays. So, first of all, let's import java.util.ArrayList. Then we're going to create an ArrayList of type integer named numbers equals with a new ArrayList. We must import java.util.ArrayList because it's part of Java's collections framework. We also use integer, this is called a type parameter. ArrayLists can only store objects, not primitives. Java automatically converts int to integer for us. 10, 20, and 30. System.out.println numbers. The add method inserts elements into the list. The array list automatically grows when we add more values. So if I run this, you see 10, 20, and 30. Now let's write println numbers dot get 0 and get 1. Get and the index inside retrieves a value. Array list indexes start at 0, just like arrays. Now, if we write numbers that set 1, 999 and then system.out.println numbers and run this, you will see in index 1 we have value 999. This is because set index value overrides the value at the given index. On the other hand, if we write numbers that remove 0, then we remove by index. And then we will print numbers. Alternatively, we can remove of integer type the value of 999. Then we remove by value. So if I run this, you see that first the index value of 0, which is 10, is removed, and then 999 is removed because remove index removes by position while remove integer dot value of removes by value. Now, if I write system.out.println and then write size equals with plus numbers dot size and run this, size tells us how many elements the list currently holds. Now we will see looping through an array list. There is option 1, standard for loop, like for, as we learned, int I equals 0, I less than numbers dot size, I plus plus, and then system dot out dot println index plus I plus numbers dot get I. And we have also the enhanced for loop, which is for int value in numbers, then system.out.println that value equals with value. Both loops work like with arrays, but ArrayList always uses methods. As you see, size and get. Now we are going to proceed to contains an index search. We are going to create a new array list of type string, and then it's going to be called names. Then we will add Alice, Bob, and Charlie. And we are going to system out println names that contains Bob, and then we are going to use indexOf Charlie. This is going to be true, while this is have to be true. And if we run this, you will see that ArrayList give us easy search methods. Contains checks if a value exists, while indexOf tell us its position. But how do we clear a list? By writing names that clear, you will see that the clear method removes all elements. The list becomes totally empty. Now let's do a practical example. Let's say an array list of type string named card equals with a new array list. Then in the card we're going to add milk, bread, and some eggs. Then we are going to print out that card contents are for string item out of card system dot out dot println its item separately, And then we are going to remove bread from our cart, and we are going to print that after removal, how our card looks like. So as you can see, this is a small example that shows how we might manage a dynamic list of items. And this is exactly what real applications do. Now, as always, we are going to discuss some common mistakes that beginners do, starting by mistake number one, using primitive types directly. So, if you write array list of type int list, this is totally wrong. Array lists always get objects, no primitive types. Mistake 2. Confusing remove by index with remove by value. So if you write remove 5 and remove integer dot value of 5, then this removes element at index 5, while this removes value 5. Mistake number 3. Numbers, sorry, array list grows and shrinks freely. You don't specify a length. So the mistake is assuming that size is fixed. This is wrong. And also mistake number 4, index out of bounds. Like for example, trying to get numbers position 100. This is invalid. Always check size before the size object before accesses indexes. So today we learned what ArrayList is and why it's better than arrays in many cases, how to add, read, modify and remove elements, looping through ArrayLists, searching with contains and indexOf, clearing lists, common mistakes and how to avoid them. And keep in mind that in general, ArrayList is one of the most widely used structures in Java development. So, in lesson 8, we move to methods, how to create reusable pieces of code with parameters and return values. This is where your program starts to become structured and professional. Until next time, see you.